beetle. Yeah, beetles, I know.
There's so many beetles.
Yeah.
Coming out.
They don't bite. Good job, Callie. How many more piles yet? We gotta take one more pile, don't we? You remember how to drive it?
Yeah.
You remember how to make it move? There you go. You remember where the other pile is?
Yep.
I think it's by that bale. Might sell the rock picker. $20 bales loaded. Back home we go. It's about 4 miles from this part of the field to home. Kind of the furthest part of the field. I got Callie with me because she's in kindergarten and she doesn't have to go to school today. So she's my big help. How old are you now, Callie? Yep. Anyway. Turn that off. It's kind of an overcast day. Flies everywhere still. Kind of nice and cool down. It was so hot yesterday and windy. It's supposed to only get to 22 today. So. Right? Yeah. Oh, we gotta get turned around here. So one more load in this chunk, and then we gotta kind of move to the east side of the field and grab that other piece on the other side of the creek. This was my best field this year. It was seeded in 2018. And the stuff I seeded in 2019 was actually worse. This stuff was zero tilled. The stuff I seeded in 2019 was worse. And it didn't even make a bale an acre. Grab it. This stuff made just over a bale an acre, so pretty good for this year. Not sure what I'm going to do next year. Maybe try some corn. I gotta pick that rock up. That's a big one. It's the rake that lifts those rocks out. I like raking, saves the baler, but you lose out on as far as pulling the rocks out. Oh, it helps if I push the maxi. But if we pick them, then technically we shouldn't see those ones next year. Just keep picking them. This field's actually not that bad for rock. I actually got all that sprayed out. That's where I had my oats. And then there's a bit of a hay field that never got cut because it wasn't there this year. But it's all sprayed out, and we're going to direct seed probably oats in there again next year. I might try Maverick barley or Cowboy barley. I know the neighbor to the east, he grows barley to bale, smooth on barley. I don't know if it's Cowboy or Maverick, but man, does he get a pile of bales. And it doesn't even rain. Crazy. And the feed test apparently is better, but I'll have to try it maybe next year if I can get my hands on some seed. That's the stubble of my oats. It didn't grow back because we haven't had a rain since I baled it in July, end of July. Couple of sprinkles in August. If it's slow, I can cut. I actually sprayed that 20 acres in there. This field's all cut up, but slowly but surely I'll just make it one big field, except for the draws, let the spring runoff, if we ever get one of those, goes through. We're heading north right now. Catch you in a bit. Well, back home now. I dropped off Callie. I had to fix that quad. It wouldn't start. I'm just lost without that thing. Turned out it was just a spark plug. So, got that all back together. They're not the easiest to get apart to change that. But cheap fix at least. There's a trench right here. We just trenched in a water line for the cows. And I get that all together from our new well that better not run out, because I got no other way of getting water to them this winter. And once I get the panels back, this will be another pen. But I usually don't stack like this, but I know I'm going to use these bales up. And I'm using them for a windbreak at the same time. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to unload these. Wind's not working to my favor today, but whatever. Those are the bowls. I got 60 acres to rummage around there. There's the 6200 John Deere. I think it's a 95. It's an L because it's a low pro. It's got the muffler under there, so if you drop that, rollover protection, you can get into low buildings, is the reason why they built them. An orchard or whatever. Typical John Deere wet back here. I should replace this hose. I think this one's got 8,000 hours on it. But anyway, let's get at her. day. Usually keep my replacement heifers in this pen. Alright, back in a bit.